I'm going with Miami #1 because they experienced the kind of things that we talked about.
The Miami Heat have had a bumpy season so far, considering that they've barely been completely healthy. But that didn't stop them from having the best record in the East with 47 wins and 24 losses and emerging as championship contenders. But are the Miami Heat legit contenders? Are they for real? Hello guys, I'm Bill and welcome to the first episode of Greek Guy Talks NBA. After a disappointing sweep in the hands of the Milwaukee Bucks in the 2021 playoffs, the Miami Heat needed to bring Jimmy some help, especially on offense. In came veteran point guard Kyle Lowry, who has championship experience and the ability to facilitate on offense. They also got PJ Tucker, fresh out of a championship run with the Bucks, adding spacing, shooting and defense. I'm pretty sure he went straight from that corner when he entered the FTX arena. With those smart additions and some good re-signings, the Miami Heat hit the ground running when the season started. But let's see how the team is performing and the reasons behind their success. The Heat are one of the better defensive teams in the league and they rank 5th in defensive rating. They also have the 10th best offense in the league. Being top 10 in both offense and defense is a sign that the Heat are having a very good team. Extra proof is the Heat's record against above 500 teams. Miami is 23-17 against those squads. The driving force behind their top 5 defense is Bam Adebayo. Bam is one of the most versatile defenders in the game, offering elite rim protection while holding his own against smaller players on the perimeter. But unlike the Utah Jazz, which rely heavily on Rudy Gobert, in Miami, defense is a collective effort. Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker and Kyle Lowry are dogs on the defensive end. Miami can switch with ease without worrying about potential mismatches, making life difficult for even the best offenses in the NBA, or playing drop coverage with Bam. Again, this team is versatile and can adjust to any opponent.
Obviously, we came into the season understanding that they would be one of the best, if not the best defensive team in the NBA. But I think on offense, what we're seeing with Kyle Lowry, what he's doing for their pace, we don't think of Kyle Lowry as a pace guy anymore, but even at age 34, 35, whatever he is, he's still a pace dude.
On offense, Kyle Lowry has been crucial for them, especially when it comes to pace. After a defensive rebound or maybe even a made basket, you'll see Lowry pushing the pace, starting Miami's plays on offense with 20 seconds on the clock. That gives Miami the ability to hunt for advantages early on. Lowry is also a good facilitator in a set game with his playmaking, and in the playoffs, the game slows down. Lowry has proven that he can be the point guard of a championship level team, and when playoff time comes, he can make the difference for the Heat.
And I think a lot of people had Tyler Herro having a comeback season, but he's doing it. My man Cooper Moorhead tweeted out a stat today where he's under 30 minutes a game, or he's at like 30 minutes a game, but he's at a 30% usage, and a lot of that is playmaking. And so he's taken a step offensively for them.
Also, the comeback season of Tyler Herro has been huge for the Heat. After a fantastic rookie season and a playoff run for the ages in the bubble, Herro fell off a cliff during the 2020-2021 season. But this season he came out to play. He worked on his body and game in the offseason and that showed straight away. In 58 games, Herro is averaging 21.1 points, 3.8 assists and 4.8 rebounds, while shooting 44.6% from the field and 39.4% from 3 in 6.8 attempts. Herro is already the 6th man of the year and he has been so vital for the Heat that he has a usage percentage of 29, which ranks 16th in the league. Keep in mind that this guy is coming off the bench. He is the team's leading scorer alongside Jimmy Butler and a valuable playmaking option. He made us forget about the bad 2021 campaign and he has gained a lot of fans.
Tyler Herro, this season leads the NBA in 20-point, 25-point, and 30-point games off the bench. Go ahead and give him 6th man of the year right now, but it's just a part of the reason that this team, Shanae, is so deep in Miami.
Back with JJ and Legs. So JJ, so much was made of Tyler Herro's comments earlier this year where he put himself in the same conversations with Luka Doncic and Trae Young. What have you seen from him so far this season?
I think we all laughed when Tyler Herro said that. I know Malika did, Legs did, I'm sure RJ did, because that's all he does is laugh. Give the guy some credit for making a big leap here in year 3. So when we look at usage percentage, the percentage of possessions that a player uses while on the court, Tyler has made a big jump from about 22% in his first 2 years to 29% this year. For reference, Nikola Jokic last year as the MVP had about that usage percentage. The other thing is he's been such a good pick and roll operator, getting to his spots. He's shooting 60% from the mid-range, which probably isn't sustainable, but his ability to get to his spots, elevate. And then the third thing, I think, is his passing. He's made a little bit of a leap each year with his passing. This year is no different. But for him to be in the category of a Trae Young or a Luka Doncic, it's the playmaking part that he has to continue to improve.
When you look at the Miami Heat, you see a very versatile and deep team. I've said versatile way too much in this video. Anyway, the Heat can adjust to any opponent, and they can also make opponents adjust to their style of play. There aren't a lot of teams that can do both of those things.
You know, it's interesting because I think a lot of us, you included, Bill, have been pretty like eye-rolly about this concept of Heat culture. But at the same time, I think what it really means is about setting a pecking order.
Anybody that's listened to my podcast knows that I've been accused of basically running a Miami Heat podcast. So I drink the Heat culture Kool-Aid. So to me, this is the clear front runner in the Eastern Conference. They've got the #1 defense so far. They've got the #2 offense so far. Will they win a championship? I don't know that, but they certainly have the ceiling to win an NBA championship.
And then I got the team who has the best coach in the league, who just won the East the year prior, still has Bam playing at a high level and developing undrafted players basically on a yearly basis in their exposure.
Erik Spoelstra and the front office have done an excellent job at recruiting smart players that can do multiple things on the floor. And speaking of Erik Spoelstra, the guy is one of the best coaches not only this season but of the last decade. The successor of Pat Riley is one of the most important figures of the famous Heat culture. He is elite at developing players, with Duncan Robinson being a recent example. He has made the Heat a perfect environment not only for developing players, but also for making good players great. Spo is providing guys the tools and leadership to succeed in the NBA. Long story short, he is a winning coach. 600 career wins, as the Miami Heat are a winning organization. The way he has evolved as a coach throughout his career, the way he instantly adjusts during games is the stuff of legends. Erik Spoelstra is so good that he deserves a video on his own. Overall, the Heat have the depth, defense, shooting, coaching and leadership to come out of the East. In my mind, they are for real. They are legit contenders. They've proven that they can face adversity, that they can adapt and overcome on the fly, and that is one of the most important traits for the playoffs. But what do you guys think? Are the Miami Heat legit contenders? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And you see that red button that says subscribe? If you click it, you'll be a part of the Heat culture. I was your Greek guy Bill, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care and be good.